What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. ClearCryptos YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe down there below. And crypto staking, that's what we're going to talk about here in this video. So is it going to be banned? And we're getting some rumors now that it could be. You know, this is something we've talked about, Austin, with some other smart people in crypto. And we actually got a text message this morning saying, I told you so. You know, this whole crypto staking thing, probably not a good idea for new projects to do this, because this could be something that the government looks at a little closer than other aspects of crypto. And of course, the SEC doesn't like staking for a multitude of reasons. We've seen exchanges kind of reduce some of those crazy returns that you can get. What do you think about crypto staking? Do you think it's here to stay? You think it's coming? It's coming down?
I think it's going to go by the wayside. I think you and I are going to tell stories to our kids. I remember when,
I used to earn 10% on my Bitcoin.
I could earn 30% on Ethereum, whatever.
Yeah. Well, you just mentioned something. I mean, so some of those lending protocols, that's what it was. It was nuts. I mean, the ones, a lot of them went under. I mean, Celsius, how many people had their money on Celsius just because of the crazy amount of kickbacks they were getting? I mean, 30, 40, 50% for holding your assets there. That's not sustainable, right? I mean, where's that money coming from? How is that possible?
I mean, put that, say you just like, hey, I'm going to leave this here for a minute. And then you go to the other side of it. I mean, there's another reason staking was never going to last long time. In my opinion, it was the biggest single threat to financial institutional money ever.
Yeah, for sure.
And the governments and everything. You mean, I don't have to go get a bank account anymore and, I don't even know what you get for the savings account. I have no idea. It's probably terrific. 1%. I don't know. But, I mean, it's like, come on. So
yeah,
there you go.
That's a really good point. Even at these low numbers, even getting whatever it is, 2.5% on your USDC or your Tether. I mean, that's still higher. Yeah. I mean, right there, though, this is interesting. This is what the CEO of Coinbase had to say. Of course, Coinbase, they actively have a lot of these they're essentially staking, right? Like, hold your Cardano here, earn your 4%, right? Or whatever. Armstrong made some comments. I hope that's not the case, as I believe it would be a terrible path for the United States if that was allowed to happen. He didn't share where the rumors originated, but noted that staking was a really important innovation in crypto. You can see kind of the tangent he went on there. He said staking brings many positive improvements to the space, including scalability, increased security, and reduced carbon footprints. Now, all of this, and Ethereum just moved to proof of stake.
But that's different. It's proof of stake in context of the daily brain embolism. But you get my point, right? That's not the same thing as like a Celsius or anything like that. I mean, the proof of stake model to me is different. There's some people that will go, no, not really. They're the same. But I mean, that's staking as part of the daily operation of Ethereum versus
correct.
I'm going to go put all my money on Celsius or insert any other lending protocol.
You're actually contributing to the ecosystem and the protocol by
correct. Thank you. I just wasn't
versus just planning your money and earning passive income.
Correct.
Right.
But here's the deal. Unknown. We don't know. Now, this is something obviously we all knew back in the day. To that smart individual who texted us, we all knew back in the day. And even when we were looking, I remember you and I were looking at a particular exchange that had very robust staking. And like, I ought to be doing this. And we never did. Nothing happened in that context. But I remember looking at this going, how can they do this? Right. I mean, how are they? And obviously they've done away with that since. But dude, this to me is part of the regulation discussion. Staking is part of it's the overall bigger narrative. Right. And this is one of the pain points that I think we're going to continue to see is, how is all this going to play out? And this is just the first shot across the proverbial bow. We'll see,
I think there's also a difference, and we kind of end on this note. There's a difference between staking like an asset like Bitcoin or Ethereum that fluctuates versus staking USDC or USDT, which is essentially $1, right? I mean, if all goes as well, like, it should be pegged to the dollar. It's not volatile. It shouldn't move. So there's a difference there, right? And maybe there's a line drawn there when it comes to the SEC and Gary Gensler. We'll see. I mean,
I love that you brought that up. I remember, and this wasn't hard to find. I remember you could stake USDT. I think it was in multiple places.
Yeah.
And get 12 to 14% on your
100%.
I mean, all day long. And that was just like,
you had to meet you had to have so much of it in there. But I mean, if you met
like,
that threshold, like you're earning 12 to 14% on a dollar that can't move.
I'm like, really? Well, yeah.
Right. Everybody's going to be doing this. And where's this money coming from? Right. And that's, So, but a lot of those protocols, they went under or they significantly reduced what you could earn.
But that's
already
what scared the financial institutions and the government was effectively staking a dollar and making 12 to 14 points on it. Holy cow. There you go. Okay.
You're going to find that in a bank.
All right. That's all we got for you. As always, thanks for your support. Hit that subscribe button here on
support button. I like it.
We're
going to start calling it the support button.
Yeah, support it, baby.
You guys know the support buttons down there. Give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell.
Austin said support. Somebody's going to make fun of me about that. All right. We'll see you.